자, 이제 또 뭐 영상을 묶음으로 내놓네요. 자, 묶음인데 그 중에서 이번에 지상 장비 이제 끝났죠? 지상 연대기 장비 보상 FV4030-3 챌린저의 초기형인 것 같아요. 자, 여기에 대한 영상인 것 같습니다. 자, 이벤트가 엔터드 스펜트 이벤트가 끝나는 지금 대부분의 플레이어 여러분께서는 영국 MBT인 FV40303 또는 샤2를 획득하셨을 겁니다. 이 장비는 다른 수출용으로 계획되었지만 실제로는 양산된 일은 없었고요. 이 전차는 치프틴 전차를 기반으로 만들었고 다음 세대 챌린저 전차와 상당히 유사한 느낌을 갖고 있습니다. 샤2를 통해서 진행된 다양한 개선사항은 훗날 다양한 장비들에 적용됩니다. 얘가 챌린저가 되는 겁니다. 자, 봅시다. 렛츠고. 자, 봅시다.
The Enter the Serpent event is almost over now, and many players have already received its main rewards. A British MBT designated the FV4033, or simply the Shear 2. This vehicle was developed to be exported to Iran, but never saw mass production. Despite the fact that it's based on the Chieftain tank, this vehicle's design is much closer to the next British MBT, the Challenger. Many solutions tried on the Shear 2 were later used in other vehicles. This tank is armed with a two-plane stabilized 120mm cannon with elevation angles between -10 and +20 degrees.
부각십도 좋네요.
Its main ammunition type is the armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot shell with a penetration rate of around 400mm. It's good enough to hit vulnerabilities even on the sturdiest opponents at any practical range in battle. In addition to DS rounds, we recommend you take some HESH rounds. They can be useful when you need to hit a hostile vehicle through the roof while it's hiding, or to make quick work of light vehicles like anti-air.
기동은
One thing you should keep in mind when you play British tanks is mobility, since almost all chieftains and challengers have, let's say, a deliberate pace. The FV4030 sports a 1200 horsepower engine that can propel it to 56 kilometers an hour. It's by no means a record, but it's also far from the worst result for this family. The reverse speed is pretty enjoyable too, up to 37 kilometers an hour. It's extra valuable when you're fighting in a hilly landscape or in an urban environment where you need to roll back into cover after every shot. The armor of this tank is pretty typical for British MBTs. The turret cheeks can withstand hits from many sub-caliber shells at this BR. But we can't say the same about the hull. Actually, it's best to never expose it to your enemies. The lower front plate can be easily penetrated even by World War II era capped shells or autocannons.
한 세대 낮은 탱크도 뚫을
With
수
all
있다 이
that in
말이죠.
mind, here's the best combat tactic for the Shear 2. It's a good vehicle to fight at longer ranges or using hill slopes. With a laser rangefinder, it can deliver quick shots, while a good reverse helps it roll back into safety faster.
딱
Do
쏘고
this attack
빠지라.
quick enough, and your enemy won't even realize where the fire came from. The FV4030 should only move forward where there's an urgent need for it, and only by dashing between firing positions while hiding its vulnerable hull.
자, 이런 거 보면 살짝 지상전 말했기도 합니다. 예.